As a finance expert, conduct an analysis of personal finance discussion groups and outline a plan on the topic, what financial freedom is and how to achieve it. Financial freedom means having enough money and assets to fund your desired lifestyle without completely depending on a job. This can mean different things to different people, but it generally includes not needing to work unless you wanted to. To achieve financial freedom, there are some foundational steps. Reduce unnecessary spending and create a balanced budget. This means reducing non-essential spending, controlling impulse purchases and setting clear goals and limits for spending categories like entertainment, dining out and shopping. Aggressively increase your savings rates. The general aim is to be able to save 25% to 50% or more of your net income. This will allow you to accumulate enough assets to generate passive income. Invest your savings in a smart and long-term focused manner. This typically means consistently investing in value assets like growth stocks and profitable companies, in addition to passive index funds and real estate. Create passive income from diversified sources. This can include investing in income-generating assets like dividend funds, FIIs, rental properties, bond interest and royalties. Continue decluttering and reducing expenses as your assets increase. Expenses often increase to keep up with income, so having discipline to avoid that income addiction is important. By focusing on these points, you can create a customized investment plan with measurable goals and tactics to achieve financial freedom within 5, 10, or 15 years. Regularly monitoring progress is also crucial, so you can adjust your plan and remain focused on your targets. With consistency and persistence over time, financial freedom does become achievable. I hope that helps get you started. Let me know if you have any other questions. Here are some specific investment options to consider for generating passive income. Dividend stocks. Investing in stocks that pay consistent dividends can provide a steady stream of passive income. Examples of dividend stocks include large companies like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, and Intel. Aim for companies with a long history of dividend growth. REITs, real estate investment trusts invest in real estate assets like apartments, office buildings, data centers, etc. Many REITs are required to pay out at least 90% of taxable income to shareholders as dividends, making them a good source of passive income. REITs often offer higher dividend yields than stocks. Bonds, government and corporate bonds generate interest income paid typically every 6 months. While bond yields are currently low, they can still provide steady passive income with less volatility. Look for bonds with higher credit ratings to minimize risk. Royalty funds. These funds invest in assets that generate royalty income, like music rights, patents, licenses, etc. They aim to pay most of the royalty income received as distributions to investors. Royalty funds tend to have higher yields and less correlation to the stock market. Covered call ETFs, exchange-traded funds that sell covered call options against the stocks they hold. This options income is passed on as distributions to shareholders, offering higher yields while still providing some equity participation. High-yield savings accounts. While the interest rates are lower now, online high-yield savings accounts can still provide passive income with no investment risk. However, the returns are minimal. Those are a few options to consider. The key is to diversify among different sources of passive income to balance risk and optimize your returns over time. Let me know if you have any other questions. Some examples of royalty funds include Franklin Templeton Global Intellectual Property Fund. This fund invests in royalties from intellectual property like patents, trademarks, copyrights, and licenses across various industries. It has an average annual distribution rate of around 7%. Governor Boulder Opportunity Fund. This fund acquires royalty streams from life science companies, mainly related to drug royalties. It has historically paid distributions of 6% to 10% annually. Lexington Realty Trust. This REIT invests in royalty interests from timberlands, mining assets, and energy properties. It pays a relatively high dividend yield of around 6%. Oaktree Specialty Lending Corporation. This specialty finance company provides financing to middle-market companies in the form of loans, mezzanine debt and royalty preferred equity. It pays a dividend yield of around 8%. STW Resources Holdings. This company acquires royalty interests in water rights and resources related to the energy, minerals and water industries. It pays recurring quarterly distributions from royalty income. Tortoise Essential Assets Income Term Fund. This term fund invests in essential assets generating recurring income streams, including real asset securities, royalty trusts and master limited partnerships. It has a targeted distribution rate of 6% to 9%. Those are just a few examples of royalty funds that exist. In general, royalty funds tend to be more niche and specialized, focusing on acquiring royalty streams from specific types of assets like intellectual property, natural resources, specialty finance, etc. Diversifying among multiple royalty funds can help mitigate some fund-specific risks. Hope this gives you some royalty fund options to consider. Let me know if you have any other questions. Want to know more about how to improve your income? Then watch this next advice that we separate for you.